Hey, we're live. Yeah, I'm gonna try this live stream again. I hope my voice is coming through loud and clear. Tried it a while ago. Microphone made me mad, so I just went away, and stuff. I don't know. This stuff gets aggravating sometimes. Hopefully, this video. We're gonna see how it does. We're supposed to do live streams. Everybody out here, I'm upstairs in the room. This is my room, I guess, Yeah, the connection's always unstable. Globe internet, top of the line. Really. The buffers all the time. Yep. Yeah, we're here doing the live stream. He's kind of bored, so we want to do a live stream. Hope the sound's coming through. I hope y'all can hear us. Hope it's loud and clear. I don't know. We'll try. You know, hopefully we do live stream. Have people popping in and popping out like popcorn. It's the way it is. It's okay. We're trying to do live streams, see how the signal's going to do, so we can start doing some live streams. Hopefully we can. The signal will be good. I don't know. We don't do too many live streams. Maybe we get people to come in here. Maybe we'll start doing some live streams. Maybe I don't know. I don't do too many live streams. Of course, I don't want to hide behind a camera either. I want to show I'm a real person here. So that's why. Hopefully somebody can tell me this sounds good. I don't know. I probably have to play it back, listen to it. Hopefully it sounds okay. I don't know. Hopefully it is. Hope everybody's doing good, with this whole virus stuff going around, this junk, I don't wear a mask, I ain't going to. I live by faith, not by sight. I don't have any fear, My mom in Belma wants to wear one. It's okay. It's fine by me, but I'm not going to do it. I went to a grocery store last night, yesterday, and I thought I was going into a hospital with all those people, and everything, with the mask and everything. I can understand, they're concerned and everything. Of course, we got our usual stuff, what we needed and different things, so we're good. Not that anybody would ask. Yeah, I tried to cram everything I could in that last video. You going to Manila because Vilma don't like to go out too much, even before stuff, happened and all that, And I try to cram everything I can in one day while we're out. So I showed all that stuff, and thankful I got it all done before they started on the quarantine on the 15th. So hopefully I showed a good side of the Philippines there in Manila. Only reason I went there is because I had to go to immigration because the lady in Quezon City said she couldn't do it, so I had to go there. But I'll tell you one thing: I'm the only foreigner that I know of that I've been in this country for 2 years, and they only give me 2 months at a time. Now I know other foreigners they get 6 months extension. I never got a 6 months extension. They never gave it to me, and I've been asking for 2 years, and they always come up with something. So they never gave me one. I know Mr. Kaysen told me to, ask him, about it. So I did, and I think he got his 6 months extension right before he passed away. But I've been here 2 years, and they never got mine. They never gave it to me. But I've seen the panic buying and all that kind of stuff. This panic buying and stuff is about like it was over yonder in the United States. When the snow and ice come around, everybody run to the grocery store, got the bread and the milk, and you couldn't even find no bread and milk at the grocery store because as soon as the weatherman come on, are we gonna have 5, 6 inches tomorrow night? You better get to the store and get everything. And they panic and run to the grocery store. And then you need some milk or bread or something. There ain't nothing there, so it's all gone. So that's the way it is here. When they come out with the virus and all that kind of stuff, people panicking because they think they're going to starve to death. That's, they living in the fear because of the media and all that kind of stuff. Media is going to take something, they're going to run with it. They're going to run it to death. But I could give my opinion on how all this stuff come about, how it started, and all this. But I keep my points to myself because I don't want to start no mess with nobody. Because different opinions. But I put two and two together. What happened? Yeah, I never got my 6 months visa. I've been asking for 2 years. I've been here since 2017, and I've asked them the first time when I went there and asked them, and they never would give it to me. I don't know why. This time, I asked for 3 months because I was going to get 3 months when I was there in Manila, and they said no, we can only give you 2 months. So now I got to go back in May, and then I'll go back in May, and then he'll turn around and give me another 2 months. I mean, 2 months, 2 months, all the time, that gets expensive after a while because I think they charged me 3,000. Well, this time it was 3,500 going to Manila plus the grab ride because they're going to charge. I think it was about 700 pesos or something. So altogether, it cost me almost $100 just to get 2 months, which is 5,000. And I could have paid for 6 months extension, and I would have been good to go. But I asked him, I said, how come I can't get 2 months? He said, well, because of the policy. They changed the policy more than the seasons, I guess. Of course, they do what they want to do. I didn't had to pay the price for it. But I did ask. 'Cause I've been asking for 2 years, and they never gave it to me. I'd probably get married, and they probably wouldn't even give me the byline visa. They probably wouldn't even give it to me. My question is, if you stay here in the Philippines, let's say you stay in the Philippines and you're going to be a citizen, are they going to treat you any different than they do now? I mean, if you're a foreigner in the Philippines and you stay here 10 years and you become a Philippine citizen, are they going to treat you any different? Or are they still going to treat you the same way? I mean, because they don't treat me no different. I mean, one way or the other. I mean, that's fine. I'm not complaining about it, but I just wondered, because I asked Belma this. I said, are they going to treat me any different if I become a Philippine citizen? Yeah, I've asked them. I've asked them. I never had any problems here with nobody. No problem. You can't become a citizen. I thought you could after you was here for 10 years. If you're 10 years or a resident. Well, what's the difference between a resident, and what you're doing now? I mean, there's no difference, than being a resident of the Philippines. I mean, what they're going to do so you can get a job. I mean, you're not going to get a job here if you're a foreigner. So that's about the only thing you can be as a resident because you're not going to own no property, at least not in your name. It'll probably be in your Filipino name, but, not yours. No, I won't give up. Well, they said you could have dual citizenship, so you'd be a resident over here plus the United States. No, I wouldn't give up my American passport, even though I don't plan on going back to America. Because when I come here in 2017, I left everything in America behind. I don't forget where I come from, but my so-called family, they don't have nothing to do with me. I mean, I called one of my uncles, over yonder, and I tried to talk to him, and he's a church going person and all that kind of stuff in South Carolina, and he's a church going man, goes there every Wednesday and Sunday and all that. But he got an attitude. He's got an attitude. It's just the way he is. He thinks he's better than everybody else. So But I told my uncle, my uncle and my aunt, they've been married for let's see, what is it, 65 years now. They got married in 1955. I did talk to him the other day, and they've been married ever since 1955 when my grandpa married them. My grandpa's a retired Baptist preacher, so but yeah, that's they've been married for over 65 years, and that's the kind of relationship I like to have because they only been married to each other for 65 years. So that's where I get my relationships, to treat one man, one woman, and all that. Because I got it from my aunt, uncle, because they've been married for so long, for 65 years, and I admired them for staying together for so long. And right now he's let's see, 82 years old, something like that, and she's like 80, 81. They're only a year apart, but they've been married for 65 years. Same person. Now I asked him what kept them together for so long. He said, "Well, we put God in first, of everything we ever done, and that's the way it come out." So, but I talk to him. I call him on Google Voice or Skype. I talk to him. Other than that, that's about the only family members I ever talked to, and he's 82 years old. So yeah, my mom is she's been here just as long as I have, and they gave her 2 months too. Of course, they charged her uh let's see, what was it, 5 or 6 thousand, because she had to get an ACR card because her ACR card ran out in February. Mine run out. She has to get hers renewed the same time I do, except for the ACR card. And she's been here since November 2017 when I come. I brought my mother here. The reason I brought my mother here with me, and my mother's 70. She was 69 when she come here. She's 72 now because she's been here 2 years and had two birthdays, just like me. And the reason I brought my mother here with me because she didn't have nobody else over yonder to take care of her. So I brought my mother here with me. That's the only reason. Because she got a brother and a sister, and the brother and sister didn't want to have nothing to do with her. So and I lost my dad in 2012, so I'm the only family my mother has. So, and she does good over here, and she get accustomed to it and everything. Her and Velma get along good, and her and Velma's family gets along good, so everything is fine. The only thing bad about my mother, she has a smoking problem. She likes to smoke a lot, like my dad did, and that's kind of sad because I wish she would quit because I don't want nothing to happen to her while she's over here. But she tells me it gives her sanity, and I don't see how you get sanity from smoking something that's going to kill you. No, I never did that. I'm right now. I'm 54. I'll be 55 in August, and Belma is 42. She's 42, so she's not that much younger than I am. Now this. If the older guy likes a younger girl, that's okay. I don't. say anything bad about that. If it works out, it works out, But I've seen a lot of, sad stories, the way the Philippine people look at it, and I'm not here to judge. I mean, but if it works out, it works out. But if it goes south, it's just a sad thing. That's all I can say about that. Because I've seen a lot of people, that's older, like I don't know, they're probably 65 going after a girl that's 19 or 20. I mean, it, what can a guy 65 years old give a girl that's 18, 19 years old? I mean, she's like a daughter to you, and she's going to do stuff like young girls do. She's not of age to take responsibility because she's more or less a kid. She's going to spend her time on social media. She's wants to go out with her friends and everything. And here you are, you done lived your life, and then you got to, she has to keep you young, so you have to be in good health so you can run with her. And then if you don't, then it just looks like she's after your money. It's sad but true, but that's the way a lot of people in the Philippines look at it. They frown upon it, and immigration, they frown upon it too. But that's between both of them. But I hope it works out, and stuff like that. Because I seen a guy, before I come here, I seen him at the library, and he was looking at all these. He was an older man. I guess he's about 60 something years old, and he was sitting there looking at these young girls online. And see, I know because more or less there are more scammers on the other side, especially have because there are more or less scammers on the other side, especially the ones in Nigeria put all these girls online and stuff, and they're sitting there in that cafe and just draining you dry because of it. Yeah, we talked about marriage and stuff like that, but I've been with her for 2 years, and she's not in no rush to get married, and I'm not either. So and we get along good, and most of the family members they'll ask me what's your intentions with Velma and everything like that, and I tell them straight out what my intentions are. Because I don't want to feel like I don't want them to be pushing me into something, because if somebody tries to keep pushing you into something, it's like there's something on the other side, and I I keep my eyes open on stuff like that. So I don't I don't want to be pushed into nothing. Because right now we in the house, and we don't have any kids or anything. Velma never had any kids. She's never been married before either. Just like me, I've never had any kids, and I've never been married before in my life, and she ain't either. So we have four cats in this house. We have four cats that we take care of. Plus, there's three strays that we take care of outside. Velma fills them in the carport because she has a soft place for cats. So me, I'd rather have a dog, but she has the cats. So so she's more or less a cat lover. I like dogs, but I get along with the cats. As long as they don't try to tear up a house or something, but they get on the furniture sometimes. And I rent this house, and I have to take care of this stuff, and I'm responsible for everything in it. If it gets broke or damaged or whatever because of a cat, I'm the one that they're looking at to pay for it. And that's what I explained to Velma, but she don't seem to understand sometimes. But Yeah, I'm sure me and Bill might get married one day, pretty soon, maybe on down the road, stuff like that. We want to move. We want to, get out of this house because this house is too big and it's expensive sometimes, and it gets kind of hard because it's a big house to be cleaning. And but the only reason I got this house because we was in Pasay City, and the apartment where we was at in Pasay City, they drove my mother and Velma crazy because all the noise and all that kind of stuff, and you couldn't sleep and all the noise in the street and stuff. So I had to find a place, and I had to find something that was already furnished because it didn't have no vehicles and no way to get any furniture or anything. And so we found this house here in Quezon City, this housing development. Everything was furnished. The furniture was already in here, and the TVs. The TVs are old analog TVs, So we got a TV Plus box. That's what we got on the TV. We don't watch TV that much because she's mostly on the iPad. She watches stuff on Facebook, and I'm on the computer, doing things. So other than that, we don't watch TV that much. We very seldom ever go out of the house much. Vilma likes to stay home a lot. She's a home person. She's not a party type of girl. She don't do stuff like that. She'd rather stay at home, and do stuff around here and things instead of going to the mall or something. But when I get her out, to do something, we go to the mall, go to the grocery store or something. I don't want to make a video about that because I've done so many mall videos. One looks about the same. And that's why I filmed that in Manila because I've never been to them places there. And she wanted to go, so that's what we did. Yeah, I just wanted to do a live stream here, see how this signal's tried. I tried it 3 or 4 times. I couldn't get it done, so I had to do it with the webcam. And this webcam that I have is a new Logitech. This is a Logitech C922 cam. It's supposed to come with the Logitech capture software, where you can hide your background and everything like that. But see, the software won't work on my computer because this computer is an Intel Core 2, and the board in it is like 9 years old. And I bought this desktop, just a PC. I bought it over here from the guy, and the board in it, if you do a Google search, is like 9 years old. And so you got to have this software, your Intel chip, the processor has to have the AVX instructional set in it. And if it don't, it won't run the software that's supposed to go to the webcam. So, then you're going, because when they come out with Windows 10, this is what I hate about Windows 10. Windows 10's got so many things that you have to buy to go with the Windows 10 because if you know in Windows 7, everything always come into Windows 7. You had Windows Movie Maker, uh, you had everything that you needed in the software in the Windows 7. Now, since they changed it over to Windows 10, they want you to go out and buy the third party stuff. It's like, they strip the software, so you have to go out and get your own antivirus. You have to get your own software to do this and that and all this other kind of stuff. So it's more or less like a money racket, kind of like they did, in the United States. When you go to buy a pickup truck, I don't know where y'all remember this in the United States. When you used to go buy a pickup truck, you used to have to buy the back bumper, and it used to be extra, just like it is on the air conditioning and everything else. Anything that you wanted, you had to buy it extra. You had to buy the back bumper extra. And the back bumper was like, they charge you what was it, $1,200 just for the back bumper to go on the back of the truck, and it was supposed to come standard with it. They did in the 1960s and 70s and all them vehicles. But then when they got up past that in the 80s and everything, the pickup trucks in the 90s, you got to start buying the back bumper. Because they used to tell, because the teenagers and everything, they always customize the pickup. Oh well, you can get a piece of 2x4 and put it across there and stuff. No, I wanted the chrome bumper. I wanted the bumper to come on the truck. And now you had to buy it extra. I found that out in 1987 when I bought an S10 truck. It didn't come with a bumper. I had to. The standard truck was 7,500, just a standard truck. Now, if you wanted air conditioning, you had to pay extra. And if you wanted a back bumper, it was extra. And by the time they added all that stuff, that truck was already $10,000. Went from 7 to 10,000, all that stuff, the air conditioning, everything. I started to tell one time, because most people don't use turn signals. I said, well, can we just swap off the air conditioning for the turn signals? Just take the turn signals off, put the air conditioning on. Because the turn signals, you ain't going to use them no way. Half the people didn't. So they thought it was funny. I was serious, because most people I know didn't put on no turn signals, kind of like they do here sometimes. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I appreciate the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. It helps. We've been on this platform a long time. We're trying to build substantial following and different things. Trying to rebound. From the haters a long time ago. When they crucified my mother in the live stream, which I don't like to talk about that because you just don't forget what people do to you. I can tell you one thing. I've been on this platform since 2012. Like I told in my life story, I've been on this platform since 2012, and a lot of YouTubers have changed over the years. They was okay when I was over yonder, but when I got here in 2017, I don't know what happened to them. I really don't. That's why I honored Mr. Kaysen, because Mr. Mike Kaysen was a nice man where he was on email, where he was on he never said an unkind word to us at all. And that was the truth, because I have emails from the man. I have, where he made comments on our videos and everything, because, I spoke highly of the man because I never met him. I wanted to meet him in person, and shake his hand and tell him thank you, for him saying kind words to us. But I never got the chance. But I know I sent him one Facebook message, and then he thanked me afterwards. But other than that, that was the only communication I ever had. Now, some of the people that we met, in person, they was the same way on cameras they was, and the other ones they wasn't. I'm not going to talk about somebody. I'm not going to tell you a lie to tell you the way they appear on that camera is the way they appeared to us, because it wasn't the same. They changed. And they hurt us deeply because of what they done. But they call it social media. I call it garbage. Because if any one of y'all would meet me outside of this camera, you see me in a mall or somewhere, and you say hello to me, I'm gonna say hello right back to you. I'm not gonna eat you up to your face here on this camera and then stab you in the back after I meet you in person. I'm not gonna do that. I've had people do that to me. And foreigners do that, and you stay away from the foreigners, because some foreigners will do you like that. I'm here to testify, and I can tell you, and I watched them over the years, and I've sit behind the scenes and I've watched how they treated other people. And the only reason we got attacked was for being nice to people. That's the only reason. They're going to crucify you for being nice to be nice. But see, don't let just because the world's changing and everything, don't let the world change you. What you got in your heart, what you feel about different things when you growed up and everything. Don't let people change you. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let people change what your mom and daddy sacrificed to teach you about life. Don't let them do that. If they had if they have a problem, they had the problem before they ever met you. You was just one of them that they wanted to take it out on, and that's the way they are. They have to pay for what they do. I could say a lot of stuff, but I just keep most of it to myself because I don't want to get stuff started. I mean, they criticize me because I make singing videos for Velma. They call me a snip because I'm good to Velma and everything because that's the way a man is supposed to treat a woman. Because, like I told you, that's the way my uncle treated my aunt for 65 years, and they still doing it today. So that's where I get that from. So now they call me that. If they can't get a good woman, that's their problem. I got Velma through prayer by praying to God for her. That's how I got it. Most people won't believe me. It's okay, make your decision whatever you want to do, but that's the way I got her. I prayed for her, and God answered my prayer. And she's been good to me ever since I've been here. She's never asked me for nothing. Her family don't ask me for nothing. I mean, it's like, you know, they're good people, and I'll stand behind them and I'll defend them. Now, will they defend me or not? I don't know. That's but I feel like that she would. She don't understand how come foreigners do what they do. She don't understand why they act the way they do and stuff like that because you know most Philippine girls, people over here they like the foreigners because we care so much, and we do care. I mean, I care so much it just about rips my heart out because the way people treat us because we care so much, and then they attack us. Of course, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand up for what's right, and that's the name of that game. And we're gonna stand up for what's right. And we're here in the Philippines, and we'll tell you the truth about what we've been through. We're not an expert. We don't want you to depend no medals on us. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna ask you for nothing. We're not gonna ask you for money. We don't want to be accused of an e-beggar. That's why I said, in my other live stream, what I was going to put out, that I'm taking my PayPal button down. I'm taking it down because it hurts me and hurts Velma because of the way people do. But, I'm not going to get on here and ask people for money. I'm not going to do that. There's enough scam. I'm going to call people over here a scammer. And he's running a religious scam all the time. And I could call out names, but I won't do it. That's between God will repay. So, to myself, I see a lot of stuff that goes on, you know. I mean, I told Vilma the other day, I'll die in this country like Mr. Mike Casey did, because I don't have nothing in America. I was treated, bad in America. If anybody tells me to go back to America, then let them go. I'm not going. There's nothing there. I had 49 years of pain of it, running up down the road, going here and yonder, and seeing all the pain all over the states and everywhere and everything. And you gonna tell me it's better? No. Every place that I've ever been is about the same. People gonna treat you the same. They're gonna judge you by your color, your race, your creed, or whatever. Everybody's gonna do that. You just have to stand up for what you believe in. Me, I'll die for what I believe in. I will. Because I walk by faith and no fear. That's why when you see me out there at the mall and stuff like that, I won't have a mask on. I will not have a mask on my face because I'm not going to live in no fear. I'm not going to do it. It ain't because I'm stupid or something. It's just because I have faith. I'm not scared of death. If I would die tonight and close my eyes, I'm not scared because I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. And I'm not talking craziness or stupidness. I know where I'm going if I would die. I know exactly where I'm going because I know what I believe in. Because it was proved to me because, I've had religious leaders, I've had preachers, I've had every one of them deceive me every way you humanly possible that you could do. And so I just got the Bible down and I read it and I told God to reveal himself to me. And that's exactly what he did. Now I know the difference between a miracle from the devil and I know the miracle from God. And I know the difference between them. And that's something that I know inside my heart that nobody, no man on this earth is going to convince me no otherwise. I was taught. I wasn't taught by a man. I was taught by God in heaven. He revealed himself to me and he made stuff happen that no other way it could have happened. Now, anybody can call me a liar, call me what you want to. It's okay. But I know what I know. And I'm not here to, to be preaching or anything like that. I'm just letting you know my opinions on this, that I hope everybody is the same way because that's the only thing that's going to save the world and that's the only thing that's going to save America. Thank you, Miss Eve. I appreciate you coming to the live stream. We haven't done one in a long time. How you doing, Mr. Shades? Elo Blogger. Yeah, how you doing, my friend? We haven't done a live stream in almost 7, 8 months. A long time. Long time. Yeah, we're here at the house, so we're doing a live stream, hopefully. Hopefully the sound's doing good, and everything. You can hear me good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm always your friend. I always try to be everybody's friend that I can be friends with. Yeah, Miss Eve, I was trying to do a live stream, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just tried to do the webcam, So that's the only thing I can do. And the only reason you see this stuff behind me is because I can't hide it. I can't do a green screen. I could, but I like to do live streams so I can keep my promises, what we put on the back of our thing, because I said I'd do live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if possible, So I'm here on Sunday night, so I'm trying to do a good live stream, to let people know that I am real, that I'm not just somebody on a video, Every time you see me, I'm always on a video. But here I am, I'm doing live stream. I'm sitting here in this room upstairs. This is a upstairs bedroom. I call it man cave, whatever you want to call it. Mr. Sage, did you get some panic buying down in your area? I know, I know it was up here at the store where I was, where we went on Friday. I went to the grocery store on Friday the 13th. Oh, Lord. Of course, it was a good day. It's crowded. I had to stand in line for 4 hours at a cash register. 4 hours. I didn't think I was ever going to get out of this store. I think we got I think we got home at 10 or 10:30 from the grocery store. And we left at let's see, 5 o'clock or so. Yeah, we didn't get out of the grocery store at almost 10:30. Yeah, we've been here for 41 minutes so far. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Yeah, I know the empty shelves. I wonder what it was. Mostly toilet paper. I don't know what these people are going to do with all this toilet paper. We got toilet paper. We got a 12 pack roll. I got a 12 pack roll for me because I got my own bathroom up here, and Belma has one downstairs, and my mother. So we got a 12 packet roll toilet paper for each CR. So that's what we did. Of course, we got the cheap stuff. We get 12 rolls for 84 pesos. So it wasn't bad. Yeah, the Wilsons are in the house. Hello to you. Glad you're here to live stream. I'm just testing this out and make sure this does good. I hope the sound's good. I don't know. I can't hear it on the other side until I play it back. I tried a while ago microphone they want to pick up, so I had to hook up my mixer here, so boost up my sound. I have no idea about the toilet paper. That's a new one on me. I don't know. I don't know why it's so important. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, my sympathy goes out to the ones in Manila. They're supposed to start that quarantine today. I think Sunday is supposed to run for 30 days. I know that's going to be rough on people because you can't go out of Manila. I know that's going to be rough on them because they can't go out of Manila. Because I know it starts today on the 15th, supposed to run for 30 days, according to President Duterte. So this is the first time I've ever seen a virus like this because I've been through typhoons, I've been through hurricanes, I've been through, stuff like that, but, nothing like this. Only time when I remember people going panicking is when I was in the United States, when it snows, maybe it snows in Canada or whatever, people run to the store. And most of the times they buy is bread and milk because you can't find bread and milk, you know, when they call them for a lot of snow. So that's mostly why they buy a lot of it is bread and milk. They run out of that quick, especially when the weatherman talking about they're gonna get a lot of snow coming. But I want to do this live stream, see how the signal's gonna come out. I hope it does good, and connect with people because I like to do live streams, as long as the signal hold out. The signal's good and everything. I like to do live streams. Hopefully I can do some more. Hopefully I can get on my schedule, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't have a set time when I do them. I just do a live stream, hopefully, I'm in the Philippines, so hopefully I can work around, schedules so you can attend the live streams when I have them. But I'm on a different time zone and everything. Yeah, man, Vilma's got an anniversary. Our anniversary is coming up on the 31st of this month. And March the 31st will be exactly, what is it, 4 years, I think. 4.5 years we've known each other. Yeah, 2 years. 2 years I talked to her online before I come here, and then another 2.5 years I've been here with her. So altogether, it's about 4.5 years I've known her. March the 31st will be our 4.5 year anniversary. So that will be good. Because I talked to her 2 years before I ever come and seen her. Well, we'll run the live stream for an hour. We got about 10 more minutes to go, I think. Yeah, because we've been here about 49 minutes. We'll run for 60 minutes. Yeah. We'll run for an hour and then, that way we know how the signal's going along and everything. So hopefully we can do a live stream on, yeah, we'll do another one tomorrow. Hopefully I ain't going to make any promises on Monday. As long as the signal holds out and the computer don't give us no problems, we'll do live streams. I'm upstairs and Velma's downstairs. She's downstairs in her room downstairs in the master bedroom. That's where she's at. And my mom, she's in her room on her computer, and Velma's on her iPad in the master bedroom, and then I'm upstairs. Let's see, I'm trying to read this message, Miss Eve. Let's see. No, that's a window. That curtain's a window. That's not a room. This is this is an upstairs bedroom. Is where I'm at. Yeah, she's downstairs. She's mostly on the Facebook. That's how you catch her. She's mostly on Facebook, mostly. And mostly what she's looking at is videos and different things, watching cat videos and stuff, because that's mostly what she does. Besides talking to the family. Because they got Bel Air, Aurora, they're up under quarantine too, and they're shut down too. So you can't go to Bel Air, Aurora, you can't go to the beach, nothing. So they got all that shut off over there. So it's a panic all over the Philippines. And hopefully it'll get better. I pray that it will anyway. Because this puts a lot of strain on a lot of people. Yeah, I know. Last minute shoppers. That's why Velma wanted to go on Friday. She wanted to go on the 13th of Friday so she could beat the crowd because afterwards they had a breakout in on Saturday at the grocery store or something. So that's why she wanted to go then. The reason they're panicking, I guess, because they don't want to get quarantined and they can't go to the grocery store or something, and then they can't get nothing to eat or nothing, and they're gonna starve to death, I guess. Most of them, that's what it is. They can't get anywhere. Kind of like my friend over yonder in China. He's a school teacher over there. I met him one time, and I he talks and stuff like that over there, and they only let him out, once. I think once a week or something to go get some food or something. Then he has to go back. So I guess that's what it is. They want to make sure they got enough. I don't know. All this stuff happens so fast. I mean, it happens so fast. It's mind-boggling how this stuff spreads from one country to the other. It starts in one, then it winds up way over yonder, like 10 or 15,000 miles away. Somebody else has got the same thing. I mean, I couldn't figure that out. How can somebody have something way over here and then 10,000 miles away, the person on the other side's got the same thing? That didn't make sense to me. A lot of unanswered questions. Of course, I guess it was a chain of events, I guess. Well, I understand what you're saying, Missy, but I got my speculations because I they just a lot of unanswered questions, and stuff like that. Things happen like that. That's why I just keep my opinions about it to me, and just let it run its course and to see what comes out of it. Which I hope is something good. It's nothing bad, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. It starts in one human and transfers to another one, but it's just my recollection how it started in one place and then it winds up on the other side of the world quickly, and that's I mean, they got everything quarantine stuff like that. It's a wonder they don't start, coming out with this stuff when you do a call on the phone. You're talking to somebody through a phone that you can't transmit the virus to somebody else on the other end of the phone by talking to them. Give it time, it probably will. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I hope we get through it very soon because it's affecting a lot of people throughout the whole world, and stuff, and it's putting a pressure on a lot of people, and especially financial strain or whatever, and that's what hurts because they already had enough to deal with. Then this here comes along, so Yeah, I know it's like a common cold because it's like a body with a temperature change because I did that when I first come here because me, I'm born in August. August is like the hottest month that you could be born in. Like in the United States, it's kind of like the Philippines. It's hot all the time. It's the hottest time of the season. And August, so heat does not affect me like it would somebody else. Go to the beach or something that's real hot. The sun don't bother me. I mean, sure, my body's going to affect it, but I'm going to sweat and stuff like that. But other than that, the sunshine or the heat don't bother me. But if you let me get somewhere where it's cold, or you turn on an air conditioner or something, I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep with an air conditioner or a heater if it gets too hot or if it gets too cold because my body is adjusting to it. And the only time I ever get a cold here in the Philippines is an air conditioned cold. Because when we go to Bel Air or something, we run fans here in the. Yeah, I'm a Leo. Yeah, that's right, Lion. I'm a Leo. Anyway, we went to Bel Air this past Christmas, and Velma wanted to run the air condition. And she's hot, and I'm about to freeze to death because of their air conditioning. So if I ride a bus, going from here to Bel Air, which is like 5 or 6 hours, and they got the air conditioning on, I will get I will get a cold on the bus because I'm breathing this cold air, and then when I get to Bel Air, I can't hardly talk. I can't even talk because I got the croup or whatever in your throat, and you can't hardly talk. You can see that on one of my videos because I couldn't even hardly talk because the air condition when I went to sleep on the bus, breathing that cold air. So that's what it is. Yes, it gets hot here, but it don't affect me like other people think it would because I was born in August, so I'm used to the heat. So I mean, I can sit in the sun all day long; it's not going to bother me. You know, I mean, I like the summertime. But here's the climate change. So I've been here about 2.5 years, so I'm used to the climate. But still, when that air condition is on, and I sleep with the air condition on, because we only run fans, because we don't run the air condition, because it runs up the power bill too much. So, you know, we just use our air condition. I mean, the fans mostly. That's what I got running behind me. I got a fan running behind me. If you hear some noise, it's just a fan. And that's what we run. We don't run any air conditioning. They're in the house, but we don't run them because of the power bill. So it stays pretty cool in here too. So well, it's most of the climate change. Because if I would leave now and go back to America, I'd get sick. And it ain't because of a virus; it's because of climate change, where my body has to get adjusted to the climate again. And I don't have no plans of going back. But if I did go back to America, my body would get sick because I've been here for so long and adjusted to climate. Because I had a bad place on my head up here, where I got the stuff bad over yonder in America, and I got it in America, but I didn't get it in the Philippines. I got it over yonder. Of course, that was a long time ago. But I go to the mall. I've been to the mall, 5 or 6 times, and this guard sticks this thermometer up on my forehead and checks my temperature. And I asked her what the numbers were for, and she said it's normal. I said, "Well, I've been like that ever since I've been born." She thought it was funny, but I didn't know what that thermometer thing was for. So, well, she said it was normal, so everything was good. Yeah, I know. I know. A lot of live streams on YouTube today. I was just doing a test. That's all I was doing, just doing a test for the live stream. I thank you for coming by. Take care of you and your family there. Hope everything works good for you there and everything. Don't be careful, be safe, and everything for you and your family. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Mr. Bill, I'm not in the USA. I'm here in the Philippines. I'm here in Quezon City, here in the room. Oh, you're probably Oh, you're probably in the United States. Okay. I get confused. Oh yeah, okay. I got you. No, I was doing a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in God, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 months. I figured I'd do one, I don't want to be like a liar on the back of my page, it says live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if possible. So, as long as my computer and signal's good, I'll do live streams. I won't have no problem doing that. As long as I'm at home, if I get out in a remote area, at the mall or somewhere, it's kind of hard because I got to use the globe data, and that's not too good. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't, but God Almighty. I feel for you. I thought you was already back. Now you under that ban now. Dang. I feel sorry for you trapped. Yeah, it's supposed to be April the 14th. Supposed to be 30 days, I think. That's what they said. President Bertie said it's supposed to be from March the 15th to April the 14th. Yeah, for 30 days. Hopefully it'll be lifted by then. Yeah, I know. I wish I could, but I can't. Hopefully all this stuff be cleared up by the summertime. Hopefully. Because it causes a lot of problems for a lot of people. Yeah, I'm on in this live stream here in a few minutes. I've been on here about an hour, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes, something. I don't want to cut it short. I could go all night, but I got other stuff I got to do. I just wanted to do a test run on this live stream, see how this is doing. I have to do live streams so you can see all the stuff behind me. I don't have a green screen. Well, I got one, but I can't. It disappointed because I got this computer and it won't run the webcam because I have one of these Logitech C922s. I have a Logitech C922, and the Logitech uh, web capture software won't run in the computer because the computer's too old. This computer's got this Windows 10 in it. I don't too much like the Windows 10, but I guess I'm gonna have to settle with it. My laptop's got Windows 8, and my other laptop, I have two laptops. I have one that I bought for $25 over yonder the flea market in North Carolina when I was there, and then I got this Dell, and it's got 32-bit in it, and it's got Windows 8 in it too. Only this desktop's got Windows 10. Eventually, I'll probably have to change those laptops over to Windows 10, but hopefully they'll run good on the Windows 8.1, but it limits me to what software I can run and what I can't. All right, Mr. Landhawk, we appreciate you stopping by. Be careful, be safe over there in the USA. I'm sorry about the travel ban. Hopefully, they'll get it lifted pretty soon so you can get back over here with the family and everything. I hope everything goes good for you over there. Stay safe, be careful. Same to your family and all. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, we got to get off here anyway. It's about 12 o'clock. I got 1 hour. I got to do some stuff on the online here on the other side. So I'm gonna cut the stream. I appreciate everybody coming by. I hope everybody stays safe. Be careful wherever you are. Be safe. Be careful. And God bless and peace. This is Wayne in our Philippine world. We'll catch you on the next one.